From a player twerking to another caught stealing, these are the craziest moments in women's football. First up, two women were basically auditioning for the UFC. The game completely turned chaotic when one of the players threw some nasty hammer fists. After only one of the players took a beating, the referee decided to send both of them off. But as crazy as that was, it was nothing compared to the beatdown that took place at number 24. In that clip, one player catches up to another, and things quickly get physical. I've always known women are fierce, but this right here was something else. A true revelation. Seeing that makes me a little sad, but not as bad as what happened to the player at number 23. Heading into the match between New Zealand and the U.S. women's national team, defender Michaela Moore thought she was living her dream, but after just 4 minutes, that dream turned into a nightmare. The Americans attacked down the left side with Sophia Smith, who sent in an early ball, and Moore accidentally turned the cross into her own net, scoring a rather embarrassing own goal. 2 minutes later, disaster struck again. Another attack flowed down the wing, and once more Moore headed the ball straight into her own net, just when she thought things couldn't get any worse. Wait a minute, she scored yet another one, completing a hat trick of own goals. As the commentator said, "There goes Purse, still Purse." It became clear that when it rains, it pours. It was pouring right then on Michaela Moore. To be fair, she was humble about it, not even doing a knee slide celebration after scoring 3 goals, all in her own net. But even that wasn't as wild as what happened in a match officiated by blind people. Well, that's what it felt like on November 15, 2023. Chelsea women faced Real Madrid in the Women's Champions League. Chelsea were the stronger team, and most expected an easy win. But after just 10 minutes, Real Madrid took the lead through a huge deflection. Chelsea refused to back down and equalized just before halftime through Niamh Charles in the 75th minute. Sam Kerr rose highest to head Chelsea into the lead, and at that point, it looked like the win was secure. But in the 79th minute, the referee awarded Real Madrid a penalty, even though the foul had clearly happened outside the box. Everyone expected a free kick, but the referee stuck with the penalty decision, and Madrid converted 2 shots all night, both from the same player, and both went in. Angered by the robbery, the Chelsea players pushed for a late winner. A beautiful cross from the right was buried emphatically by Niamh Charles, but before they could celebrate, the linesman flagged for offside. The replays showed that Charles was clearly onside when the ball was played. Still, with no VAR in the game, the referee stuck with the wrong decision. It's good to see Real Madrid's influence extending into the women's game too, right? But trust me, you'll love what comes next at number 1. In the 80th minute of a match between Kansas City Current and Angel City, Current's Levante scored a penalty to level the game. But instead of a normal knee slide, she celebrated by twerking, pulling off one of the craziest goal celebrations ever seen. Levante later said that her team had started planning individual celebrations to make football more fun. Someone had sent her that idea on Twitter, and she replied, "Bet." She was thankful she scored, so she could show it off, though her dad wasn't at the game to see it live. And to think, that's just 5 out of the 25 moments we've got lined up. You're in for some rib-cracking drama. Before we get to the crazy own goal at number 11, let's talk about one of the worst goalkeeping errors in women's football. When a team gets a free kick close to the 18-yard box, goalkeepers usually stand on the opposite side of the wall, trusting their defenders to block the shot. But when Brighton faced Arsenal women, their goalkeeper decided otherwise as Beth Mead lined up the free kick. The goalkeeper crouched behind her own wall like a scared child on Halloween. Mead struck it beautifully, curling it straight into the net. Arsenal turned things around like true champions, but that goalkeeper definitely won't want to watch the replay. And just when you thought that was bad, the next one is even worse. This goalkeeper's positioning was so bizarre that she practically invited the striker to score. Fans couldn't believe what they were seeing. Still, those mistakes look almost professional compared to what happened next. One of the funniest own goals ever scored. In a match between Manchester City and Birmingham City, just 8 minutes in, Man City's Abby McManus decided to play it safe by passing the ball back to her keeper. But what was meant to be a routine bad pass turned into an absolute disaster. The ball rolled straight past the goalkeeper and into the net, an own goal so bad that the commentators could hardly believe it. But that wasn't even the only time a Man City goalkeeper embarrassed herself. On January 19, 2025, Manchester City women faced their local rivals Manchester United. Pride, bragging rights, and 3 points were all at stake. After 36 minutes, United were already 3-0 up. Capitalizing on defensive errors, it looked over, but before halftime, City fought back with 2 goals, including a stunning header. Momentum was theirs. Then came the second half. City kicked off full of fire and determination, only for their goalkeeper to immediately extinguish it within seconds of the restart. United pounced on a mistake, scored again, and sealed the hat trick. Another nightmare at the back for City, another embarrassing moment between the posts. At least her teammates tried to console her, and there you have it. From hilarious celebrations to jaw-dropping blood. Women's football truly never fails to entertain. If you enjoyed these crazy moments, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more epic sports content. Because trust me, the next list will be even wilder.